kick it away to start us off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats offense comes onto the field first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Oh, they're after him! Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. Touchdown, Tennessee! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw, it's Barrett. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Parrish. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Makes the catch. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Wildcats are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the right. At the 35, he's loose. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his side...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's running free down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, the running back has it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll go to the ground. At the 45 on its way. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give to the single back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got the quick pass. On the move at the 30. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. Open space at the 25. They stop him just a length or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Trying to set up the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll go with a direct snap. He's in open space downfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
2nd down.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lets it fly on the move. Got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking for a crease. It's Wilcox.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's caught. It's Watts. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And off from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a little space. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State.
Running into the open space.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Douglas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Caught in the backfield, it's Finley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Barrett. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. After run, now throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Barrett. Under fire. He's got it and still on his feet. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Never a doubt. Defense are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to the run to start this second half. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilcox. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The lone back's got it. Plows through the defense. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Barrett. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He'll keep it himself. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Motion from the wideout. It's on target and complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Appalachian State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Off play action. He's not gonna make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Combs. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Barrett. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got it behind the line. It's Douglas. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Watts. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The sure hands, it's Watts. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Vols.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line, it's Parrish. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass, it's Barrett. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Got room to work. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Easy completion on the shuffle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Watts. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Volunteers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Barrett. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
On to punt it away.
He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Makes the grab. It's Finley.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown. We need a 2-point conversion. But you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Fires into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Volunteer!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Finding open areas. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, man. It makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 38 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense is going to find out just how good and how tough they are, backed up, trailing late in the game. Out of the gun to give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Vols in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wilcox. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. To the air on 1st down. Steps away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.